Hey everybody. Alright, to get your information, you go on Amazon and click request your information. Then you click on your orders and you say submit request. You should get an email that'll give you a download link to a zip file eventually. I've extracted it here. Go to retail order history and open up that file. And what you should see is a lot of data. A lot of it is gibberish. I've hidden some shipping information and some credit card information here. But if you scroll over to the right side, there is a column that has the details of all the stuff that you've purchased, just like I'm showing you right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google Sheets and you're going to use this extension that's available. It's called Numerous.AI. It's brilliant. What you do here is I bought 10,000 coins or tokens or whatever for $10, and it parsed all the information all the way from 8 years ago, and it was more than enough. So how I got these categories here, I'll show you exactly how I did that. What I went and did was I clicked classify, and then I said, okay, classify the cells in column D based on category. And then I'm going to put them into, for the purposes of this example, I'm just going to put them into two categories, right? I'm just going to say, technology and perhaps food. And so you could set as many as you want. And then I say place classification in the cell that I'm in. And then I should just be able to, it should say, not applicable or none, right? Because casual pants doesn't fall into food or technology. But you can take that and sort of pull it down so the formula applies to everything. And now you see how I've got all that information there. All I did is just copied and pasted the columns into just values so that the formula doesn't get carried over really. And then all I do is basically just delete the other columns to keep it clean. Alright, another thing I did was I went to Excel, and you could probably do this in Google Sheets, but I typed the cell, comma, 7. What I try to do is limit the amount of maximum characters from a cell. So I just wanted to make sure that, it only said 2023-05 over here, and then did the same thing, pasted values on the other columns so the formula wasn't there and just cleaned it up. Now I copied all this information, all of it, Control A, and then I went over to Stata, but you could use any other data editor, and I pasted it over here. And then I said yes to variable names, and beautifully what it does is it gives me all my variables on the top right hand corner of the screen. Here's the Stata command you're going to use. Collapse sum, and then a variable cost, which is basically numeric, and then sort by or by category and date. That's it. Hit enter, and then you're just going to go to data. You're going to go to the data editor. You're going to go to browse, and you're going to be able to view all that information. There you go. That's how much you spend on these select categories. Extremely valuable information. And then, of course, if you wanted to just sort of sort it by date, you could. So if you wanted to see, monthly, how much you were spending on apparel or dining or personal care, you most certainly can't do that. That's about it. I hope you liked the video. If this does help you out, just would love for you to check out some of the other things I do.